Stan can't go forward on this. He's just going to have to chill outside. His teammates putting pressure top and out, round into all. Sadson's missed.
It's an easy one there. Now he's in trouble. 2 missed shots from the orb. You know you're overwhelmed. You know you're surrounded. But he still gets output. Sonic caught pulling out a nade. Rotations come through from Nissim, but very low HP here. We'll eventually find him. And Nissim, you've got to get him down. Somebody has to hit the trade. It's not going to be JVA or Fozy.
All right, you can settle into this round right now if you're Legacy. You don't need to continue to fight. You understand you have the man advantage. You take the stand outside. The rest of the pack was spotted coming out of ramp. Down towards B is Lato. There's a lot of time on the clock, so the reroute possibilities are there for wildcard. And make sure the ramp is all there. Fozy just peers forward, grabs himself the AWP, his weapon of choice. JV8 making sure nobody pushing Hut and Squeaky, but he has company.
This is going to peek into him. Timing away. Counter-strike. Timing embodied. Here and now. 25 seconds.
What's the most Squeaky?
You're channeled into Nissim. Now, is he going to fly up the vent when Nissim takes contact? That's a nice call. Not easy for the two of them here. Fozy. Missed off shot, right on time. Needed his teammate now to get active. Now the bomb is lost in the round 2. Nothing JVA can do here. Nissim twists the knife with a quick one.
They're just having fun right now, the Brazilians. Legacy enjoying their time in the sun. 2-2, day 4, stage 1, and making light work of wildcard. We had 2 teams, well make it 4, who found themselves 2-0 after day number 1. That was FlyQuest and Wildcard have both now trickled all the way down to the pressure 2-2 matches. And this is a sign of things to come. The Aussies up next are going to have a tough task because Wildcard are getting flatlined. This time, bomb not going down. Lost bonus will not get them a full fight. Has to be the partial. It's the top rush.
It's okay. A base change could be welcome. Sonic's good at this, and he's managed to get the bomb down. Running it into the vent. Satin's already anticipated the drop, and now Sonic looping back around. What is going down?
Stan's found the gap.
It is a gap.
And this will come back to address this, but he might get blindsided. Stan's actually going to make his way up the heavens.
Does Nissim have a look? He does. Oh, caught the jump up! A golden opportunity for Stan squandered! And Nissim quick to propose a second. Catches Sonic on secret. 8 now, they just keep on going. Listen to that!
This is a speedrun. An absolute speedrun. We were talking about the opening matches for Wildcard earlier, right? Metasport and Linvision, those were the victories, the best of ones, day number 1. Then you trickle forward every day since then. It's been a best of 3. They play bait. The first map's close, 16-14. Then they get blown out, 13-6, 13-2. They go against BetBoom and the losses continue. Close again, 19-17, 16-14 and losses over 2 maps, Nuke and Anubis. But right now, it just feels like these compounding losses is all over them. They are being smothered. We're not seeing anything of redeeming qualities for this team as they look shell-shocked. You can't even settle into the half, right? Okay, so what can we return to? What's worked so far? What rifle rounds have we won? What's good conditioning? Where have we had an opportunity? You only ran one with pistol. There's none of that. There's no, okay, let's throw this smoke wall. Let's force this rotation. We want this reaction. No, you haven't been able to establish anything.
It's one of the worst feelings in Counter-Strike. It's helplessness. Everything you've tried, every approach, you hit a wall. Legacy are that wall and they keep mixing it up. Confidence flowing, momentum on their side as Satin escorts that Nissim AK on another aggressive ramp push. Oh, wow, Satin will hit it, covers him perfectly. Now Lato will probe from Hut. JVA needed that one, he'll isolate the aggressor.
Stan's taking a lot of damage outside again. So sure goes 4v4, but Stan little outside he's low on HP. Through the smoke, another one snapped away.
He's not looking either, Dumao! He picks up a freebie. Comes gone, another player gone, and Sup out yard wondering where it went wrong. Again, flank mate, shot to the back of the head, Dumao racks up 3. And this is spiraled beyond recovery now.
He's kicking them when they're down. And this is the thing. I respect it because this is a street brawl right now. Only one team can walk away victorious. Don't let them up. Don't give them away in. Don't give them away in. Once you hit that magic number at 13, you can have the smiles, you can shake the hands, you can say good game, you can say good game. Anything you can do to keep the pressure on, to make Wildcard feel helpless. It's all name of the game. It's all name of the game.
Now
the partial. More than I'd like for this half of wildcard. Only 2 opening kills have gone their way. The only round still. The pistol. Just the sheer lack of frags.
Oh, Stan. Free frag for him. Lucky to lift a finger.
Absolutely owned outside this game.
Does it get worse? I didn't think it was possible. He just
Dropping down a vent.
Dropping straight into him. He just holds that one.
Catcher, 10, total speed, run, speed. What else can we say? These rounds are over in the blink of an eye. Throw in the towel, Ref. And there he is again.
So unifying as well for the legacy boys. Think about it. The roller coaster of them not making it through the qualifying, underperforming. A team being unable to get their roster here before that deadline. And now you find yourself in the last day of play of the stage, and you're wildcard around the server.
They got 21 kills in total on the T side.
Oh. Just two top. Combining the two legacy. It's much of a mismatch here on Nuke.
Hail Mary high flash.
Okay. Okay. Feels like a lost cause. A second round would be not even considered a consolation. Headshot found. Swing of doom out. Why does you like? And this time it's Nissim ramp hold. We're gonna need JBA. Traded. It shouldn't be that easy for him. Two of those body shot conversions.
Perfect. When you've got 20 bullets, the body on all 3 of those kills, and he could have had 14 points of health. Stan gets you, you find yourself in a 2v3 disadvantage, and that is about to get even worse. Sads and searching with the AWP.
Multi-kills. Everyone's just taking it in turns to get the multi. Outrageous scenes. Stan gets you an opener. You run into one isolated ramp player. Just disintegrates for them. That's a big pick off onto the AWP. Lato. Yeah, Fozzy's got a good whiff. Never mind. Lato finds the headshot. And just stand here. 1 versus 2. Dancing with Lato. His teammate down the vent. It is just a 1v1. Stands not to know. And he doesn't really matter. I can't believe it. 11 to 1. A speed run portion. As Legacy. The team is rounds away from stage 2. Counter-Strike often referred as a very game and Wildcard, they are in their heads. Legacy, the opposite. It's beautiful. It's aggressive. It's disruptive. And a half that I'm sure Wildcard will want to wipe from their memory. They managed round on the T side here. It feels like it's a guarantee now. It's a guarantee now. Day in the office for Legacy. In stage 2
Underway with the pistol round the odds of.
They were the favourite at the start of this.
Further out of control. JBA takes to Jules outside. Ladder on the P250. Smokeland's main. As the spaces.
It just keeps on going, doesn't it? Putting his P250 to work on the yard. Couple of clicks, couple of frags. That's got to be it. Sonic will get run down. Strikers keeps it going. 3 kills in the round. Sad's into steal away the ace, but the round is there. The round is there. Imminent 12th, imminent. And even being sure to take that bomb, unit towards that ace running into Sus.
Great moments throughout this event so far, some really impactful stuff, putting his aim on display, him and Fozy, really clutch in certain scenarios, but this is just asking too much. A 1v4 situation, you're down 11 to 1. It's about to be 12 to 1, and this is just a sinking feeling. They're spraying with him, they're jumping, they're juking. Right now, they are locking in the 12th round of play. Lato secures it and Doom out. He knows what this one means. Imperial couldn't do it. Fluxo couldn't do it. Legacy, the team that wasn't even meant to be here, one round away from booking their ticket in stage 2 and check this out again. The first one, the second, juicy.
Robotic. Gets a third as well. But yeah, there's a story brewing. We're witnessing it live. This team of Brazilians have showed up at the Bar TV Austin, first stage of the major. And they can finish it here with a statement. Wildcard starting their campaign with a 13-1 victory. Nothing but victory on their first day of play. But what a difference a day makes. The sour taste of defeat imminent for Wildcard. A run that started with victory and dominance like this. At the hands of Legacy, they get the other side of that coin.
Any resistance now? Stan gets the second. Double up short. The best round back, but right now. 2v3, can they close it on low HP? 2v3, can they close it on low HP?
He does put the barrel of that deagle onto Sadzin. He's had a clutch already in this series. Think this is asking way too much already in this series. Think this is asking way too much of it. So Wildcard will survive the first of many.
Okay, all right. So Nissim in that situation cannot believe that nobody is defusing the bomb. Three players are running at him. The fact that he even got those jewels on that line, I think he was thinking about saving that AK-47 and could have just done them right there, all lining up in main. So fortunately, they will get away with that one, but only just even around where it looked like they were ahead. Beautiful double here from JBA, even does damage onto here it is again. All of them are chasing him. Doesn't realise that Sonic's there as well. The knife out, and that would have been one way to lose it all. Disbelief on the faces of Wildcard.
I can't believe they're laughing.
What else can you do? What else can you do? You don't laugh, you cry. Well, the bomb goes down, the force back in. No point even discussing the story of the comeback.
No, sir.
Gonna have to be a whole lot of heavy lifting. Running through the ramps,
He can't believe his luck. Flash. Find their target. Commits to the spray. Just into three. What? Incredible aim. Stands not ready for the throw.
Just holding on round after round.
Fingertips. Thank God they didn't cut their nails. They are hanging on each other.
Do you force again? You know, one survive. You can shove once more. The bomb didn't go down this time. A little bit more in the loss bonus performance department. Got plenty of rounds to work with. You know that they're broken. You know that their mental is done. The lineup here from Bozy. But this on the Tech 9, Sadzen cannot believe that there is another player down towards B. So it's a really nice shooting short. And look at that. Poise. All right, we'll take the eco. We won't keep shoving. Another HE. See you later, son. That's the shotgun for Stan. Right now it's about maybe trying to save a little bit of face.
Yeah.
Hear the noob tube coming, the alligator. It's going to dine well out at range. Just going to rip apart these opponents. And there'll be another. Just going to be Nissim. And he'll be dead in a moment's time. Shot a little bit of shoulder. JVN knows exactly where he is. Jump in there, son. I know you're a young gun, but you're a young gun. You may as well getting their X's. There you have it. Only an 8-round game. Well, they took the save. Now will be the buy. Is this the knockout blow, or is there an extension of play? You love to put them away before the belief starts to creep back in.
And I would suggest belief starts around 12-8.
I think, yeah, if they win this gun round, then they win the next gun round. At that point, why the hell not? It's still pretty damn unlikely.
It feels like perhaps they've already started to accept it's over, and now suddenly the pressure's off.
Look at this, yard control setup.
It's aggressive. He's missed an opportunity. Not an easy shot to hit by
Silo here, top silo here, because you know that orb was closed. You can identify that it was a yard setup. Okay, taking different angles, still well done from Sus. Now pieces this together for Lux. Unfortunately, you're not in a position to pounce off the back of it. You know the orb was closed. On top of warehouse, you can assume a full yard control setup. Number disadvantage in now for wildcard. Redeploy the smoke, and they're ahead of it.
Think twice about that. That was he screamed at him to get out of there. That's in.
Rerouting.
He's gonna constantly be demanded to hold that bomb.
Back outside. Okay, so chopping and change the call from the grave. Heading towards ramp. Committed angle.
Powerful angle, but flashable.
You'll be able to help him quickly as well.
45. There's that flash. Powerful position. Turn for his first engagement. Nice find. Make it three. Round is theirs. Doomau, however, try and take as many as he can with him. Finish off Sonic. So the crucial round from Sus. He gets ramp. He gets and sends him back to spawn.
Finally starting to see a little bit of multi-kill potential out of the players now they're on the CT side. So he starts outside and rotates all the way back. Playing a committed angle short, the way he sweeps these fights, a thing of beauty. So well done from the Swede. It feels like the belief not done yet. Okay. Another partial. Back into the guns. The next for legacy. But every round is do or die for wildcard. Can't slip up as Stan. Still has the auto shotty.
Perfectly placed in the heart. He gets over the cover. JVN gets another.
But you see, it's so direct. All the players are getting an opportunity to multi-kill. And you're actually, this is allowing them. I want to say warm into the game. Seems ridiculous considering the scoreline. But they are now getting some highlights between them. And you were talking about multi-kill after multi-kill after legacy. The kill for legacy. The first half, which is dishing out the pain. Stan has brought back in with another auto shotty. But he's intense. Well, the thing is, because you lose one round, your teammates have 7K and 6K. That's the high end. You could be dropped whatever you want.
And he's elected to go shotgun. That's fine. Until you retake it.
Unless it's a sign of tilt, but anyway, that's a conversation for another day. Here we go. Guns back out.
This is very painful. Doomau, look at the He gets absolutely nothing. Still Nissim and Lasso. JVA down. The side of the scrutiny, but that's a good catch. Sus was found Lux. Cozy kept at bay. Bomb down. Bomb down. Is there more? Is there more? Have they got it in them? Have they got it in them? Nissim. Nissim playing to disrupt on the retake. They're going to retake. They're working in from main, and he's going to be flanking up. Cheeky. From Nissim. Swing it in. And Sup has gone two. Fozy the last of Legacy. Legendary run. Six consecutive map losses for the wildcard boys. What an exceptional run from the Brazilians. Brazilians. From Legacy.
Going to be feeling hollow on the wildcard side of the server. The Legacy, they come into this. They lose to Lin Vision. They topple Chinggis Warriors. The best of one against Bet, but they get blown out. But a 2-1 over Countryman Imperial. And then regionally speaking, they will send a North American team packing. Legacy and Wildcard, they played several times in the last year and a bit. It's all been online. We make it to LAN. We make it to the major. And Legacy, the team that's not meant to be here. Pick up the W.
Lux has got to put a feather in his cap for the way he's led this squad as well. New to leadership. 5 months in the jersey. 5 months in the role, and he's led his team to the second stage of the major. For wildcard, it's empty. It's empty. The first day flawless. But what a difference a day. Freya, standing by.
Got to stand slow down here on the show floor. First of all, thank you so much for taking commiserations. Obviously, I can only imagine what you're thinking right now. Can you tell me initial takeaways from your pick? Obviously, you start to fight back into it in the second half. Tell me what went wrong in the first.
It's just not good enough. I don't know. We had a good boot camp under our belts. I felt confident nuke, but you know, matches are different than scrims, so maybe it was false hope. But yeah, we're just gonna have to go back and figure out what went wrong. But this whole tournament, we just couldn't get anything going on nuke against any team. So feels rough.
I feel like when you're looking at a lot of the maps, right, you're starting with around deficit, you're always having to battle your way. Was there any particular reason why you felt you weren't necessarily getting the hot starts you perhaps hoped and prepared for?
It's a different story every time with our team. If we win the pistol, we usually have a lot of momentum. Pistols are very important in CS2. But today, it was just the force buys. On Inferno, we lost so many force buys. You just can't possibly get your momentum rolling. And then I'm just thinking back to the other games where we have bad starts. And maybe someone makes a mistake, they miss a call, or they miss a nade, or also credit to other teams are figuring out ways to stop us. So I don't know.
I know obviously hindsight is 2020, but most of the times that I've checked in with the story, there's been a lot of changes in roles, coming into this tournament. Do you feel like perhaps that might have had the inverse effect of hope for? Maybe there was too much on the guys' minds in terms of these changes.
I don't think so. I think the hindsight mentality. We all agreed to make the changes. We made the changes. Had a boot camp with the changes. We felt good coming into the tournament. But obviously we're gonna have to go back and figure out what the answer is right now because lost 5 seconds ago. But I don't know.
Final question or just a statement from you to all the wildcard fans out there. Obviously, you've got the next half of the season, the next major. Anything you want to say to them?
It just feels really heavy in my chest right now. I'm very sorry to all of the fans. I thought we would at least make stage two is very stacked. So I was quite hoping for stage three, but at least stage two, and not even doing that is very disappointing. I don't know. All I can do is apologize. We tried our best. We tried our best. We've worked really hard. We've been away from a lot this year, and now we get a little bit of a break. Will hopefully be nice. But and then last two words that I've been kind of posting on social media, which is say that's about it.
Really appreciate your openness for commiserations. Got to see you guys going, but looking forward to rebound to the next season.
For wildcard, but I guess in a certain way, it's poetic, and that was their worst start of the entire event. It was a trend for them throughout all the games that they played in here, obviously. Just a disaster in first half of Mount Nuke.
They're going to look back at that game and be embarrassed, unfortunately. I mean, they were completely schooled on it. The game planning much of this tournament actually didn't really work in their favor. And despite a pretty surprising run at Shanghai, they were unable to build on the successes they found there, there with a, I would say, turbulent season, mostly down, not even that many ups. At least they made it to the major. At least they were able to accomplish that. They're going to be able to walk away with. Not going to say their heads. Not going to say their heads. But they're going to walk away. At least knowing that they achieved the main goal of most team seasons, getting that sticker money, getting to the major.
Rough emotions going on down there, but we do have to come out. We do have to celebrate the win, celebrate the advancement to stage 2. You weren't even meant to be here. I can't even imagine right now.
It's crazy, but we just want to show that we can play CS in a good level. We are trying to get better every day. So for us, next stage, we're gonna try to getting better. Because for us, it's like a process, you know. We shouldn't be here. It's like a frustrating thing for everyone. Best for us, because it's very weird, you know. And it was very fast. But I think we play our Counter-Strike every day, we do practice and everything. That's a question that we do for each other every time. Okay, let's play. And everything doesn't matter what's happening around. Yeah, that's pretty much.
Can you talk about what the conversation was after you guys were heading into Nuke? Because you guys opened up on Nuke like out of hell. Like it was just nonstop. You in particular were just a monster.
Yeah. My mind could be the last map. Could be the last map. So I don't want to have any regrets by my side. I wanna go the best way can possibly be. And I don't care what people say, what people think, maybe what could happen. I just don't care. I just want to show that I can play great CS with my team, and we can help each other to win. As much as we keep like that, I think we can keep getting better. At least, you know.
I have a couple questions. One is about individual because I feel like when I maybe like 3-4 years ago, you know, you're really passive, kind of like wanted to let the round play in front of you. Now you're way more aggressive. What do you think? And I feel like you've been imposing yourself on people. What led to that individual change play style?
For me it was crazy because I had to change a lot by my inside self. To be passive, but I could watch more what was happening. So I could play situations better. I could listen what was happening. And I playing situations a lot of times. So you can kind of anticipate what things are happening. But after things are changing, and everything. I had to like Taco and Phelps, they left the team. One time and 0-0. Look at myself. Okay, like a very good player, like Zayu, even they Alp, simple sometimes. They can take rifle and they can go aggressive. But to do that, you have to understand the kind of rotation, what's happening in the map, what you can anticipate them. You know, that's how you can do it. It's very hard. Sometimes you can do something very good. Like warrior. Sometimes you can be like something dumb. You know.
A llama?
Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy. But I think from individual side, it takes a lot. Trying to get better at that. But one thing is, if I need to play defensive, I know how to do it. I know if I have to go crazy, I'm learning about it.
It looks like you know how to do it. Good today.
The one other question I had is that I feel like so often you've been paired with Lado maybe 3-4 years. You've been playing with this guy. I almost feel like in conversations we just say like Dumao and Lado because you guys are always together for so long. What does it mean winning some games at a major with a guy that you've been playing with for so long?
Oh, it's great. Like Lado, he always played a solid game. For me, he has wise why to play and when we have like same structure, you know. And when we played like we had a lot of discussions about structure. But after Lado always kept game style, his play style. But I need to. I had to change something myself. If I want to get better, and get another level, things like that. And if I have to play bad first, I have to go first. Whatever if that's necessary to win, I will do it. Support, I will do support. If I have to lurker, late as possible, I will do it anyway. But it's more about what request to win. And I'm looking about these things and trying to adapt myself, you know, situations. So yeah.
Dima, if you look at either of these two screens,
scrutiny, but that's a good
pictures of you screaming during the game. This meant so damn much to you, man. Like making it to stage 2. Are there any particular teams that you have your own? Because obviously you're the only Brazilian team to survive from stage 1.
Yeah.
Anyone that you're looking at?
Yes, it's for me. My individual side, it's like